Hey, I saw CJam a while ago. The YouTube videos, Polymars, Bargy, whatever. And I thought to myself, should I participate? Then I saw they didn't have any rankings and stuff, and I was like, I'm just gonna focus on my own game, make YouTube videos about my own game, not join any jams, right? But then, my game, I'm doing boring stuff. I'm doing save systems, like under the hood stuff, polishing, bug fixing. That's not exciting. That's not fun to watch in a YouTube video. I still want to post shit on YouTube, so I'm gonna have to make something else. So I thought of this game jam, right? The CJam, I'm sorry. And it is still ongoing. It's just above 3 days left. So I'm making a game where you are a diver at the bottom of the ocean walking around, shooting air bubbles at trash, and you can charge up the bubble and then release it, and then it hits the trash, and the trash gets caught in the air bubble and floats to the surface. You know what I mean? Simple, really simple game jammy thing, and I'm getting ready to start this small project. I've just finished my energy drink. Look, if you can be addicted to energy drinks, can you? I am. I've been crushing on this girl for a while. Head over heels. It's insane. It's the Godot game engine, really. It's what I'm using for my game, Glade. You've seen that. Tell me you've seen that. And it's what I'm gonna use for this game. And I'm just gonna reuse every single piece of shit that I can find in my old games and just put it in this to make it fast. Okay, let's stop talking shit. Let's start making a game. Oh. So I didn't really have any time to record myself while making the game because I was just too busy grinding. But I can just tell you what I did. You open up a new Godot project, you add a floor, and then you make the collider a box collider, of course. And then I just threw on a sand texture I found in my files. For some reason I have several textures of sand. But this one looked good. It looked good, so I took it. And then I stole a stone model and texture from a previous project that I had, and I just put it in the game. And I messed around with the fog settings to make it look like you're underwater. And after all that, I had the environment kind of finished, and I just got to work stealing stuff from my old projects, like the player controller. And after that was successfully implemented in the game, I started working on the bubbles. I got a free texture of a bubble, and I added a collider to the bubble and made it float up. Basically just reversed the gravity on the rigid body. And then I needed something to shoot the bubbles at, so I started experimenting with these blocks and made it so that when you shoot the bubble at it and the bubble is big enough, the bubble will pick up the block and float away with it. And then I also added this oxygen meter that works as a timer in the game, and I added these oxygen refills. Then I put in the models of the actual trash, and I made the level with all of the big rocks and the trash models, and the oxygen refills randomly spawn in the map as you enter the game. So there's technically a new map every game. And I finished everything up with a main menu and an end screen that shows your grade. And then I went searching for sound effects. And I went to my favorite webpage for free sound effects, Mixkit. I highly recommend it. I searched for bubbles and I found this great Ocean Game Movement Water Air Tank Bubbles Huge Long. That sounds like exactly what I'm looking for, so that's great. I took that and I took some other, I got all sound effects from Mixkit. Great webpage. And then, basically, I had a game. So I had to re-export the game a couple of times while fixing bugs because it wasn't really working the way I wanted to in the HTML build. But after a few iterations, it was fine, and then I just fixed my itch page for it, made it kind of pretty, made a nice thumbnail, and here we are. The game is finished, very cool, retro inspired, PS1 style graphic, ocean saving cleanup with bubbles game. I turned off donations for the game because you can just donate to Team Seas instead. That's the whole reason I made this game. Well, I made this game because I wanted to make a YouTube video about it. But the Game Jam's whole reason is Team Seas. I'm just being honest. If you want to play it, link in description. It plays in the browser, so you don't need to download anything. If you're a cool person, you can join my Discord. Link in description also. Only for cool people though, so don't, if you're not, be honest with yourself. Oh, and before I go, I gotta tell you about this thing.